You may want to go through and highlight the ENT on the end of these words. So when we add ENT at the end of a word, it forms an adjective. Now down here we've got words with poly in, P-O-L-I, so you could highlight that. And poly has an association with city or citizens in its meaning. So anything else that you see in there that may help you spell these words correctly would be worthwhile highlighting. Now you know that we commonly use a Y for the long E sound at the end of a word. Politics, once you go to a multisyllabic word and you've got a short vowel, rather than putting CK after a short vowel, you just put the C. And there's not too much else in there. You should pretty well know by now, short vowel, you double the L, that sort of thing. R-controlled vowel, you only have one consonant after it because it's a long vowel sound. Okay, let's go through and look at what each of these words mean. Lenient means softer in punishment than expected. Consistent means acting or done in the same way over time. Excellent means extremely good or outstanding. Permanent means lasting or remaining unchanged indefinitely. Independent means free from outside control and not subject to another's authority. A policy is a plan or strategy in place for governing. Politics refers to all the activities relating to governing. Cosmopolitan means familiar with many different countries and cultures. Metropolitan is relating to the city of a country. And a necropolis is a large cemetery belonging to an ancient city. So don't forget, when you've gone through and highlighted anything you can within these words, do your read it, sound it, spell it, cover it, write it 3 times. Check if you've made a mistake or not. If you have, fix it, otherwise go on to the next word. Remember at the top here to read the words, sound them, spell them, cover them, write them and check them, and it's a good chance to practice your running writing. Then fill in the gap with the list words, so you're using these words from above. Then down here we've broken this section up. It's a repeat activity, but in this section you're working on nouns and in this section you're working on adjectives. So copy the word, then match to the meaning. So you could copy the word here and then match it with a line, or you could just write the word next to its correct meaning. Now fill in the gaps with one of the above list words. So not only do you have to know the meaning, but you have to be able to apply it within a sentence. Now down the bottom it's the same activity, but we're working with adjectives. So write the word next to its meaning and then once again fill the gap with the correct adjective in each sentence. Write the words at the top in your best handwriting, then down here you have to fill in the table by converting the words into different forms. So you have to either write them as a noun, a verb, an adjective and an adverb. Now you can see we've put some short lines in. There is no verb for leniency, permanence or independence. So you'll have to skip those, but all the other parts of the table should be filled in. Then fill in the gaps with a list word or a list word extension. And down here, use the following word or one of its extensions in a sentence. So you may change that word into a different structure to suit the sentence that you're writing. Today's day 4 is about Greek combining forms. So combining forms are meaningful word parts that can occur at the beginning or end of a word. Affixes. So affixes can include a prefix and or a suffix. So prefixes go at the start of a word, suffix goes at the end of a word. So Greek words are often made up of more than one combining form and may have an additional suffix. These words are often scientific or medical terms. That's because the Greeks were our early scholars and they discovered a lot of our science and medical information. The suffix ology means the study of. So match the Greek combining form to the meaning. So you can use different coloured highlighters to do those links. So we've given you the Greek combining form and you've got to just link it to its meaning, one of those 6. Now separate the Greek combining forms and write the meaning. So we want you to break the words up into their parts and then write the meaning of that word at the end. Down the bottom you have to fill in the gaps with the Greek combining form. So we've given you the sentence, you just have to work out which of the words from above, could be in this section or this section, best fills that space.